Hi everyone, good morning. It feels really good to be sitting here getting ready on camera. It's been a really long time. I've just been super busy with my job. If you don't know, I'm a homeschool teacher, and for the past, I think we've been doing this like 9 months, but for the past 9-ish months, I've been homeschooling 2 girls. They are 5 and 7, they're sisters. I've been homeschooling them for, COVID, the pandemic, the COVID school year, and it's been awesome. I've been really loving it, but it is coming to a close. The last few weeks have been a lot. But yeah, tomorrow is my last day. I cannot believe that we're here. I just remember months ago, Justin being like, the end is gonna be here before you know it. Like, it's gonna be here before you know it. Don't worry. And it really is. Tomorrow is it. I am gonna really miss them. I actually am spending 2 more weeks with them and the family, and also their nanny Caitlin. We've become very close. She's like literally my only coworker, and we're also the same age. We just get along really well. We co-parent really well with the 3 kids because she takes care of their 3-year-old brother while the girls are like in school. I'm going to actually go ahead and start applying products to my face now. I don't really have an idea of what I want to do. I do have some new products in front of me that I got in PR yesterday, mainly from Physicians Formula. I do have Rare Beauty's new primer that I'm going to lather on my face today. But yeah, in today's video, I really just want to give you guys a little bit of a life update. My upload schedule has been really not ideal, and that's totally going to change. Once I'm finished working, I am going to be like posting multiple times on YouTube a week for sure. Like, I cannot wait to get back into YouTube and like posting regularly and really diving into my collection and like embracing it all. I just cannot wait. I can't wait. It's so hard to do the 2 things at once. It's very difficult. I'm just applying some SPF 30 from the brand Everyday Humans. I really like this stuff. It leaves no white cast. It's very serum-like. I have been really good about wearing my sunscreen lately. This is the Honest Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. It is a matte primer, which I really was excited to see because I know that the Rare Beauty actual foundation works so well with a matte primer. Like, that's the key to making it work, especially with oily skin, matte primer underneath. So Rare Beauty really knew what they were talking about, so I'm excited. I'm really excited to see how this performs. I am going to be wearing it with 1 or maybe 2 new foundations that I haven't tried before, so this isn't going to be really like a good test to see if I like the primer, because I'm also using like new stuff, but I'm excited to see like how it feels. I'm going to be careful. I can feel some kind of grittiness start taking place, but it could be kind of what I have. Oh, no, it's super smooth. I was kind of worried it was something that I had underneath. Ooh. This feels nice. It's very silicone-y, but it's kind of watery. It's just super duper smooth. Oh my god, I'm excited for this primer. I actually think I am just going to be using 1 foundation today, and it is going to be the Revlon Color Stay in the shade Sun Beige. I want to try it out and see. This Revlon Color Stay has been in my collection for several months, but it was definitely too dark when I got it initially, and they did send it in PR with like a little like workout towel and resistance band, I think. It was cute. Revlon sends really cute PR packages. This is definitely working for me right now. Again, it's in the shade Sun Beige. Oh, and it's their mattifying formula, which is good. That works with the mattifying primer that I just applied. But yeah, tomorrow's my last day. Today's Thursday. And then tomorrow's just gonna be hectic. Like, I'm not gonna come home and like decompress from the school year that I just had. One of my best friends, John, we've been friends since high school. He is going to be graduating from SCAD this weekend, so we are going to be driving down to Savannah. Justin and I are going to be driving down to Savannah. We're not going to be able to attend his actual graduation, but we are celebrating like all weekend with his family and John's friends. So I'm really excited to do that and see him and see his family. Also, like, our friend Morgan is coming, and I'm just like really excited for this weekend. I really like how this foundation applied. I kind of felt like I would like this. This is totally a classic foundation. People love it, and I'm finally trying it. It's really pretty. This would be a foundation that I would totally skip concealer with, but I'm not going to. Dang it, I really wanted to use my Rare Beauty brushes and I didn't get around to it. I will use the Rare Beauty concealer brush for my concealer, and I'm just gonna use the Undone concealer. I can't get enough of this concealer. And like, I've used this concealer for a while now. The difference between me using this concealer now and me using this concealer before is I was not using this shade. This shade is the Almond Latte medium shade. I was using the regular latte medium, thinking that Almond Latte medium was just too dark for me. And no, this shade is perfect. I really like it. Yeah, I have a pimple right here I want covered. Yes, I really like, ooh, I like this brush already. I like how it's like applying the product, but then also at the same time just like immediately diffusing those edges. I had a big pimple over here yesterday. Let me cover her. Okay, I could see myself really liking these brushes. I will pack them and then be forced to use it this weekend. I'm going to start working on my eyebrows and stuff, so I figured I'd bring you guys a little bit closer. But yeah, tomorrow's my official last day of teaching. We're actually going to do like a little graduation ceremony for the kids, just like they're graduating from the school year. And then Monday we're off for Memorial Day, but then I work for them for the rest of next week, and then the week after, then I'm done. I'm done. I get my life back. I get to have my weeks back. And I'm putting myself on a proper summer break. I've been saving up my money for the last few months. If I needed anything or like to do anything, I have the money. But I don't want to work for summer, which like teachers get summer breaks. I think that is fair that I give myself a proper summer break. And then I don't know what, honestly, I don't really know what. If you're like new to my channel or anything, a little bit of background of like me and my education, I guess. I'm just gonna use this Rare Beauty brush to blend out my primer. But I did graduate from college. I graduated in December of 2019, so like right before the pandemic happened. And I did not have intentions of using my degree for like teaching. I kind of graduated and then like also didn't really know what I was going to do. But then COVID happened. I was working at Ulta at the time. I was like not really working at Ulta because of COVID. I'm gonna open up this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I think it's like a new one, a new shade maybe. I'm just gonna open it up to use as my bronzer, but then also I want to use it as like eyeshadow. It just looks like this. It's pretty much my skin color, so I actually don't know if I'm gonna use it for bronzer. I'm gonna slap a little bit on my eyes though. And like everything else in their like butter bronzer collection, it is so smelly. And like it smells good, but not in my makeup, in my opinion. But yeah, this family was looking on care.com for someone to like come in and help their kids with their virtual schooling. But then I got there and they decided that they didn't want their kids to be doing virtual school. They just wanted me with my like elementary education degree to teach their kids, which in the beginning it was like so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, yes, like this is my dream, this is amazing, can't wait to get started, such a good idea. And then like as the year went on, it was tough. It was really tough to be doing all of that schoolwork and schooling on my own, especially if you think about it. Like, I'm technically a first-year teacher. and I was doing it all by myself, except of course for Caitlin. But in the beginning of the school year, like, Caitlin and I weren't as close as we are now, so it was such a struggle. A lot of times in schools, first year teachers get sort of like a mentor, which is just like another teacher probably on your grade level that has been teaching for a little while, and like didn't have that, didn't have a teaching team, didn't have a planning team, didn't have anything. And like, I also know that I only had 2 little girls, and like at the end of the day it wasn't like that challenging. I'm going to go in with my new kajal stack. This is the Orange Blossom Beauty Bento stack. I love my little kajal eyeshadows. I now have 3 of them. They're all kind of like in the same family. I don't really know if there's another neutral pack that I want or that I'm interested in, but I definitely want kajal to come out with like so many more of these. But yeah, I have the spiked ginger, and then I also have the toasted caramel. You guys have seen me use these a few times, but the orange blossom is new to me and new to you on this channel. They are so pretty. I honestly love this color so much. Gorgeous. And then they have this sparkly color, and then this color. I think I'm gonna take that bronzy color. I'm gonna put all of them on my eyelid. They just look so cool. Throughout the school year, I also struggled with like imposter syndrome a lot, like heavily. I just remember sitting while I would be at home planning and being like, why do I think I can do this? Like, why did I think I could facilitate this operation? Like why did their parents let me do this, basically? But you know, we're closing in on the end, and I'm really proud of us. I'm really proud of the girls. Seriously, like, we had a real struggler in the beginning of the year. Well, I guess like there were areas where both of the girls struggled in, and like we've made so much improvements, and it feels so good. Like, I keep reminding the girls, like, do you guys remember like in the beginning of the year how hard it was to do some of these things, and like we can do them so quickly now and efficiently, and like the girls are amazing readers. It's just been so awesome, like watching them grow and getting to this point. But yeah, I'm like just so proud of them, and I'm proud of us, and I'm proud of me, and I just can't believe like it's really coming to a true end. I really can't believe that. So that's just what the like little bronzy shade looks like on my eyes right now. I'm now going to go in with this like orangey pink coral golden. Oh my god, it's like delicious. And I'm taking on the same brush, and I'm just going to layer them, honestly, just to get like a lot of really pretty dimension on the eyes and glitter. Finally, I'm going to take the lightest shade in the stack, and I'm taking it on my finger and I'm popping it in the middle, and then in the middle over here. And then on a tiny pencil brush, I'm using like their little itty bitty mirror, but I'm taking it and putting it in the inner corner. Ooh, what I should have done. Luckily these don't have like a ton of fallout, but I definitely should have set my under eyes before I did all that. I'm going to use the LYS setting powder and kind of like press it into the skin first, and then try and like swipe away some of the glitter fallout. A lot of people in my real life and like on the internet, they want to know, am I teaching again? No. I really liked what I was doing this school year. Maybe if I could have something similar to what I did this school year, but like not for next fall, but like next fall, maybe I would do that. Like, I definitely would be open to doing another homeschooling situation. I will not be entering a public school. Just don't see it for me. A lot of this school year, I was, you know, confirming that about me. Like, oh gosh, I can't do this with 2 kids, let alone 20 kids. So yeah, I don't think actual public school teaching is in my future personally. You know, also maybe not teaching an entire class, but it could be like their on-site tutor or someone who comes in and just helps, you know, the struggling students with reading or math or whatever they're struggling with. As far as like personally, what I personally think I'm gonna do for like money and living, I think I'm gonna obviously continue YouTube. It's so awesome that I'm able to generate like some sort of income through YouTube. So I'm absolutely going to be continuing that, you know, also for myself because I really like filming and doing this. So I'm definitely going to be continuing it. But then also I think I'm going to hop back on care.com and see if there's any tutoring jobs available. I think I could probably be pretty busy with that if I wanted to be. Also, Instacart is an option. My mom has done so well with Instacart. You guys, like if you are thinking about joining, here's your sign because my mom does so well. She sends me screenshots of her days. Sometimes she's working like 4 hours in a day and she made like $200. It's outrageous how much money is in Instacart. She says people, like she's on her little Instacart local Facebook page and she says like all people do are complain on that Facebook group, and she's just like, if people actually spent the time that they spent complaining, if they spent that on the app looking for orders, they'd probably not have anything to complain about. So my mom is like super duper into her Instacart and she's really good at it. So I think that I might even try it. I might even try it this summer. But like I said, I really do want to give myself like a proper summer break where I just like don't do anything. We didn't talk about how nice that bronzer applied, and it's actually a pretty decent bronzer shade. Like it showed up on me, which is nice. It didn't really look like it was going to do that, but I know bronzers can be surprising sometimes. And then the brush that I'm using to apply the bronzer is actually the e.l.f. feathering highlighting brush. And I was on and off using this brush to like set my skin, but I actually stopped doing that because it just wasn't really giving me what I wanted. I really like my Morphe M500 brush for setting my face, but this applied my bronzer so smoothly. And I don't ever use it for highlighting, even though it's called a feathering highlighting brush. I just think it's way too big. But as my bronzer brush, that was really pretty. Physicians Formula also sent over this product called Diamond Dust. I don't know, I'm kind of afraid of this. Oh, it's kind of, oh, okay. It's moussey, it's like squishy, which I wasn't expecting. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of right there. That's pretty. I wonder if I can use a brush. I'm gonna try. Okay, product definitely got picked up. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm really not a highlighter person anymore. But I do think like my makeup preferences changed throughout this school year. But then I think my makeup preferences will change now that I'm not teaching. You know, the school year I was like skipping primer all the time, literally never wearing it, not wearing concealer or like not wearing foundation, not wearing any makeup a lot of the days, skipping highlighter because like it's just one more step. So we'll see how I kind of transition back into wearing makeup, but that highlighter is beautiful. The highlighter bronzer combination from Physicians Formula that they sent over, really stunning on the cheeks. Should I just go ahead and try out the mascara too? It is the Butter Blowout Mascara, and packaging is cute, tropical. I quite like the wand, nice and big. Probably should not have put this highlighter everywhere. I'm glad I didn't put any on my forehead. But like my mouth area is looking really sparkly. Okay, just going to apply some of the mascara. The wand is really hard. I don't really know if this is doing much. Might be a layering mascara. That's very subtle. These are my Butter Blowout lashes, and I don't know. I'm adding more mascara, but I'm adding the Lancome Monsieur Big. because my lashes were not big enough. I'm going to also start working on my eyebrows. I just grabbed the NYX Lift and Snatch, and then if you remember earlier, I was using my Anastasia Brow Freeze. And I've put some more thought into whether I'm going to get them done or not, and I'm still not really that sure. Maybe what I'll do is I'll get them done before I go away next month. I'm going to DC with my sister and then our family, but like our family on our dad's side. And Allie and I are so excited. We're going to be going to DC and then we're going to Atlantic City to go to the casino. Going in with my undone concealer and a little concealer brush, and I'm going to kind of sculpt this out really quick. It's just not looking very good. Yeah, good. Fixed it. I don't really know what I'm going to do for blush yet. I have lots and lots of options, obviously, but I just don't know what I want to personally wear today. So I'm going to move on to my lips really quick, and I'm just taking my Bare Minerals Gen Nude Under Over Lip Liner, and this is in the shade On Point, like a perfect pinky brown nude lip liner. And then Physicians Formula sent me like a huge PR box. I was super excited when I opened it up and saw all of that product. It was really awesome. But they also sent over their Diamond Plumper, and then I specifically grabbed the shade Light Pink Princess Cut. This right here. And I opened it last night. I smelt it. It's glorious. I was kind of expecting either like a gross fruity scent or something that was gonna like kind of burn my nose because it's like plumping, but oh my god, no, it smells like vanilla. I love how that smells. And I'm just gonna smear it on my lips. I don't care that that happens because I'm the only one that's going to use it. That should be enough. And how pretty. Kind of random, but I think I want to use my Air Perez Color Pot in the shade Healthy. And as far as how plumping the Diamond Plumper gloss is from Physicians Formula, I can feel it like plumping a little bit, but it's not super intense like other lip plumpers, and sometimes those other lip plumpers are just way too much. And then the very last thing I need to do is set my face, and for that I have the new Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Skin Mist, and I'm gonna try it out. Oh god, the sprayer on this. We'll see. Okay. Oh god, no. Oh, I hope that didn't mess up my makeup. It literally just shot a like straight line up on my cheek. Oh, okay. I don't know. Nope. Okay, I'm not gonna use it again. I'm not even going to try to. Instead, I'm going to be using the Pro Long Setting Spray by Absolute New York. I actually really hope that that didn't mess up my makeup. I have to check. Okay, good. It literally was like a spritz, and it felt like it just swiped off all my makeup with it. Ooh. Skin looking good, eyes looking good, brows looking good, cheeks looking good, lips looking good. Everything's looking so good. I'm really excited about today's look. I'm going to be combing some of these baby hairs. I usually like wax my hairline, but recently I only waxed the center bit right here, and I kept my side baby hairs, which I never do. I don't mind them actually, but like the middle bit absolutely needed to go, but my side ones I have not been minding. But that is it from me today. That's all the products I'm going to be putting on my face. I have a little bit of extra time before I leave for work, so I'm just going to get myself ready for work and stuff. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I got ready, listening to my little life update. Another thing that I can do for like a job is obviously go back to Ulta or try Sephora, which I've been kind of toying with the idea of. But either way, just like getting back into retail, specifically like cosmetics, which I think would be fun. But again, like I want to give myself a proper summer break before I make that decision of like going back to work. So yeah, I'm gonna give myself the proper summer break. We will decide what I'm gonna do later. And yeah, for the most part, I'm kind of just chilling. I'm excited to like not do anything, honestly. Just, of course, like I'm excited to just focus on me. Last month, 2 months, I have not been reading, and like earlier this year I got really into reading, so I'm just kind of happy to have my time back and like get back to doing things that I enjoy and filling up my time with things that I enjoy doing. But yeah, that's my little update. So yeah, follow me on Instagram if you're not already following me there. Also, make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel if you aren't already subscribed. But that is going to be it from me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I see you next time.